Good morning, everyone. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, bringing you the morning comment for the 8th of February. RBNZ to stand pat and shift to a more upbeat bias. During the late US trading session today, the RBNZ rate announcement will be in the spotlight. The forecast is for the bank to remain on hold after cutting rates at the latest meeting in November. We share that view considering the recent improvement in the nation's economic data. Since the latest meeting, the CPI accelerated sharply in the fourth quarter, while two-year inflation expectations for the first quarter surged almost to the midpoint of the RBNZ's 1 to 3% target range. In our opinion, these developments have greatly diminished the likelihood for any further action by the bank in the foreseeable future. Even though the employment data for the fourth quarter were somewhat disappointing, given the material improvement in the inflation outlook, we think that the bank will be more than satisfied. Thus, the tone of the meeting statement may be more optimistic than previously, something that could bring the Kiwi under a renewed buying interest on the rate decision. Currently, Kiwi dollar is trading near the support barrier of 0.7280 and the crossroad of the short-term uptrend line taken from the low of the 3rd of January and the downside resistance line drawn from the peak of the 7th of September. In case we get an optimistic statement, the bulls may take advantage of that support territory and push the pair back up for another test near 0.7335. A break above that zone is possible to open the way for our next resistance of 0.74. Having said that, we would stay careful of a possible correction lower in the pair during the press conference following the decision. At the conference following the latest meeting, Governor Wheeler provided strong hints for FX intervention in case the Kiwi continues to appreciate, something that caused the pair to collapse. Considering that Kiwi dollar is now trading at even higher levels than back then, it seems likely that we get some more jawboning from Wheeler, which could erase any gains the pair posts on the decision itself. Kiwi dollar could slide back towards the 0.7280 barrier, but given that the price structure on the 4-hour chart still suggests a short-term uptrend, we would treat such a setback as a corrective phase. Moving to the UK, the British pound surged yesterday following some hawkish comments from Bank of England's Christine Forbes. Forbes indicated that tentative data suggests that inflation may be accelerating slightly more rapidly than expected, and that if inflation continues to pick up, then Bank of England rate hike may soon be an appropriate response. GBP USD shot up on these comments to hit resistance at 125.45. Although there is the likelihood for the rate to continue higher for a while, the possibility for a lower high on the 4-hour chart still exists, and as such, the bears may take charge again soon. We believe that they may do so near the 125.45 or 126 resistance areas, and could eventually push the rate down for another test near the 124.10 key obstacle. Forbes' hawkish rhetoric reinforces the view that we could see some hawkish dissents in the upcoming meetings. In any case, although such hawkish signals may provide some short-term support to the pound, we believe that the broader outlook of the currency remains cautiously negative. GBP USD has been trading in a medium-term sideways range between 121 and 128.50 since the 7th of October, but the prevailing larger trend remains to the downside. Our pessimistic view is based on the fact that the Bank of England has made it clear that it remains willing to look through above target inflation and that investors should not expect rate hikes anytime soon. Sterling is unlikely to draw support from political developments either, given that the current landscape still suggests that we are headed for a hard Brexit as we approach the triggering of Article 50 in March. Therefore, any further rebounds in the pound may remain limited in the foreseeable future, in our view. As for the rest of today's events, UK lawmakers will vote again on the Article 50 bill and any potential amendments. From Canada, we get housing starts for January, and the expectations are for the figure to have declined somewhat, though this indicator is usually not a major market mover. Besides RBNZ Governor Wheeler, who will hold a press conference following the rate decision, we do not have any other speaker scheduled for today. For more information, please read the full comment on ironfx.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, wishing you solid trading.